What's up, my Blixaar? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to a brand new speed build. And today, guys, this is I would say, like, honestly, I wanted it to be a motel at first, but then it kind of faded into like a apartment. So we'll just say that it was a motel building that got converted into an apartment. So yeah, anyway, hi guys, my name is Blixaar. I am a Sims YouTuber. I play The Sims 4. And if you guys are new and you know, this is your first time being on the channel and stuff like that, yes, I do basically builds most of the time, but I'm trying to double and dabble. These builds are for my Let's Play, the Oasis Springs like, you know, builds that I've been building recently. This is for my Let's Play. But if you guys are enjoying it and everything, don't forget to, you know, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well, so you guys can be reminded every time, you know, I post a new video. But yes, anyway, yes, this build is a speed build for my Let's Play. It's just like an installment, I guess. Like, it's really not going to be used too much in terms of my Let's Play. Like, I'm definitely probably going to have my Sims sooner or later use this, you know, this apartment building and everything. But I feel like in terms of like my storyline, I don't have no one that's living here. But in terms of just filling up my lots, I just really wanted to do this, and I was just really feeling this motel, and I feel like Oasis Springs definitely gives the vibe that it is, you know, a very touristy type of attraction type place. And yeah, I just really love how this looks. And also too, I posted yesterday a speed build for what was it I can't even think about it. Like, I can't even think about the name of the actual build. It was, but it was basically a gas station, and I was just like super obsessed with this gas station, and I was just like, yeah, I had to make sure that I get it out to you guys. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I just really do love the fact that we can actually now have different types of stores in the game, and it's not exactly like Get to Work. And the more I was kind of like looking into the pack, I was like, okay, like certain things is not exactly like Get to Work, but still I just feel like, okay, the stuff can be inside of Get to Work, you know what I'm saying? Like, it still does its thing in terms of making just like a difference in the Sims 4 in the game itself. But I just feel like also too, it could have been in the same Get to Work pack, you know. But anyway, this right here is like pretty much me doing the interior of the inside of the apartment building. And I just genuinely, when I tell y'all, just for fair warning, I just want to apologize for in advance, because I tried my hardest to make this video as pleasing to the eye as possible in terms of the speed of it. And sorry, I think like a daggone helicopter or something's flying over my house, or a motorcycle was driving by. But anyway, it was like I tried my best to basically, you know, not have the video so fast, and it just end up still being fast. And I'm just so sorry, y'all. Like, it looks like it's going all over the place, and I know usually a lot of the time like speed builds are hard to watch, and I don't know, like, hopefully this is a good, like, you know, pace for you guys to watch the Let's Play. I mean, not Let's Play, watch the video, and it's not too much on the eye. But yeah, anyway, yes, this is like the outside of it. Also, I kind of got like the vibe from when I'm usually going to like the beach and stuff, and we see like the beach houses, and you will see basically you'll see basically like the different types of, or not beach houses, yeah, like beach houses, apartments or whatever, or not apartments, but I guess like hotels, motels, I don't know. But basically they look like this pretty much in the front, where they have the pool and they have just like the parking lot and stuff like that, all in the front of the building. But I don't know, I just really got that like beachy vibe from this. And I don't know, I just low-key wish Oasis Springs did have like a beach. I know it's probably not a beachy area, but in the sense of like maybe even like a little water hole or something, like something where your Sims could go to and have like parties or something. Like, you know how in, I think it's and what is it called, Windenburg, where you could have like, what is it, the Bluffs. Like, imagine they had something like that, small, like a small watering hole type of, like, I don't know, something like hot springs or something where your Sims can go to. I don't know, I just thought that would be fun. But Yeah, anyway, this is like I said, the inside. I was trying to like figure out at first how I wanted to have the downstairs kind of like main area where you can, get your, I guess like your mail or get just like different things, but still make it look like it is a public area. And also to where every sim that lives in this apartment building, they go to like when in terms of it being the front lobby area or whatever. So and then also too in the back I did like a little, I guess, washer and dryer room, and I added some vending machines and I added a little ice machine as well. Like I don't know, I just kind of got to envision that this place had like ice machines still and just like different things. Like I don't know, like I had an ice machine. What else did I had? It was this is like a mod pack, and it's called, or like a custom content pack or CC pack. It's basically, but yeah, it basically just gives the vibe of a old rundown motel CC pack, and I just was super obsessed with it, and I just had to add this into the game, and I just had to make a motel. I don't know why in my head I even wanted to do a motel, but it was just like, okay, like this definitely just fits the vibe of Oasis Springs. And yeah, so like also too guys, like I was saying earlier in the video, I think, but basically I was basically saying how this, like, just like fair warning, telling you guys of how the speeding is going to get in terms of how I just was bouncing up and down the stairs in the video, because when I was filming this, it was just different takes. If I'm being honest, I was doing it like this took, I would say when I was like editing it down and trying to like, I guess put the editing, and I guess like put all the recordings into my editing software, it was like I think like 5 runs or like 5 takes of me just I guess like top 5 recordings of me trying to, I don't know what that was. Like I guess like it was like a snort. I don't know what that noise was, but yeah, but basically I was just saying like it took me like 5 takes to finish up this build, and it was just so not stressful, but it was just like, okay, like I just sometimes I feel like I do too much in terms of builds or what I want to do in terms of projects on my channel, and I feel like, okay, before I actually finish them, I'm like, okay, did I bite off too much like that I can chew? Like I just start getting too anxious and I start to overthink everything and overthink my video, and I'm like, okay, was this even like, should I just scrap this completely? Like it was so many times I was thinking about scrapping this build low key. But I was like, okay, look, the outside of it is too good to just scrap. So I was like, I can't do that. I can't do that. Like you guys have to see this. So yeah, like I definitely also too, like this is more so definitely, I hope, a duplex type vibe. I was definitely trying to go for that because I know that I did say that my other video was a duplex, but it was basically considered a house just on 2 houses on the same lot. So I was just like, okay, like I definitely, now that I know what a duplex is, I want to make actually one in game. So yeah, I was just like super excited doing this, and also just adding small stuff. Like I don't know why I love, not saying I don't know why, but I love adding just different types of clutter pieces. Like I like adding in different rooms, like what are the things called, basically, what are the things called? I guess like light switches and different things. Just like I guess what's the things called? Plugs or plug light switches and different like plugins or whatever, just to just make it feel more homey. And even when, if you are someone that plays with their walls up and stuff like that, you would be able to just feel like your game is realistic if you are into that realism. And that, I don't know, but I feel like it's like a mix for me. Like I love playing realism, like in terms of my builds and stuff, but in the sense of like my Sims gameplay, I just feel like in my head nothing in the Sims is realistic, so to speak, in the sense of, okay, vampires are a thing in the game, so like that's just the Sims world's reality, so if you see a Sim vampire pulling up, like, I mean, that's just what the Sims has and what's the Sims entails. So I was just like, whatever, like that's how I am in terms of my gameplay, at least, where I just don't really trip in terms of like if I'm playing and then I don't know, what's his name? I can't even think of his name, but Vlad basically pops up in my game. Like I'm just not gonna be like, okay, you have to go, unless it's like a storyline. Which, okay, like if he pops up in like my new Let's Play, I'm definitely gonna probably have to delete him because like it's not gonna make sense. But in the sense of like my daily playing, like if I'm just playing at home and just just vibing out and just, I don't know, just vibing out and playing The Sims for what it is, and just how on my just my free time, I definitely don't mind having vampires and stuff like that, or aliens and all that in my game, or just the occults in my game. I feel like it's not that serious, but it's funny because I wouldn't have them like marry or get involved with my Sims if I feel like my Sims are living a just like a more realistic life. It's so weird back and just so, I guess, backwards, but I don't know, like I feel like everyone has their own way of how they play The Sims 4, and just like their own rules and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, I just really love how like each little home or apartment, I guess, came out, where I just feel like the houses, or not houses, the apartments aren't super big, but they have very nice sized bedrooms, and each sim has a nice sized bedroom. And I did want to just kind of like play around with just like the age differences in each apartment. Like I envisioned I didn't do like I didn't do a elder's apartment, but I definitely feel like that would be cool. But do have some CC for elders, so I feel like that would be like a little fun thing to do. But I did before do like a, what's those things called? I did like a nursing home for like for your elder Sims before in a video. If you guys want to see that, I can definitely link that for you guys. But yeah, that was definitely fun. Also too, just I don't know, playing around and just seeing what just I feel like, because I'm just so used to let me get my words together. I feel like I'm so used to playing with young adult Sims, and just starting off with a young adult Sim, and I don't even really play honestly with adult Sims a lot of the times, unless my Sim is just aging up, and it's like, okay, well, I have no choice but to, age you up and play with an adult sim if you are like my current household or something. But in the sense of just like just going into create a sim and making an elder sim, or making a young adult, not a young adult, but an adult sim, and just playing with their story, I don't know, I just never really done that. But I don't know, I feel like that would be fun, low key, like doing like a let's play, like a little mini series of an elder and following an elder's life. And maybe like it would be kind of like not Golden Girls, but kind of just like the vibe of, it's like I said, a short story, and kind of just her trying to maybe, or him trying to basically live out their life, and kind of just maybe like a just not listening to the naysayers and people that are saying like, oh, you're too old, you shouldn't be doing this, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Maybe that would be like a fun story. I don't know, that sounds like something I would definitely be into. But yeah, this is definitely like just me just trying to find different clutter items and stuff like that for just around the build. Like I said, this was just such a long build. When I tell you I took so long finishing this build and just trying to perfect it, I don't know, like I said, because since this is for like, in terms of just going to be part of the story, or just like not part of the story, but basically just, I guess, part of the environment. I want everything in Oasis Springs to fit the vibe of my Let's Play, because if not, I just don't want it to feel like, okay, like I'm taking them somewhere, and then, I guess like maybe it's because I pay attention to it, but it's just like in a sense of like, I don't want it to be like I zoom out and it looks like a build that just was like, I don't know, random, just like in Oasis Springs, and I just don't want it to give that. Like I really wanted to give the vibe that the whole entire Oasis Springs, like the area, and even with the people that I'm going to just like add in terms of what are those things called, just like the background characters, or just people, just like I guess like townies and stuff like that. I really want to make sure I just add the vibes, the right type of vibes for my Let's Play. And yeah, I'm just super excited for you guys to see it. I'm super excited to start to drop like the trailer that I've been working on, and like I don't want to really drop it until it's fully to like what I want it to, just like what was pictured in my head. But yeah, so like I don't know, I'm just like super excited to do it. And like I said before in like my past videos, I'm just like super anxious to have to talk for a Let's Play. I don't know, I'm definitely getting better with saying filler words, and I don't know, definitely in terms of and all that, I am still saying that a lot, but I am trying to most definitely just get over the main word that shall not be named. But yeah, it's just definitely it's definitely a process, and it's just something small and minute, I guess, for me that I want to work on in terms of just posting and being more just posting more. And the more subscribers that I might that I potentially get and stuff like that, I just don't want it to be a thing where they just hear a whole bunch of filler words and I'm not working on myself and just not doing my homework, you know? And yeah, anyway, I really do love this apartment. This probably had to be like my favorite apartment out of the whole I guess like the whole apartment building. I really loved this one specifically because I don't know, it just I felt like I envisioned maybe like two brothers lived here and one was probably a teen or a child, and the older brother is probably taking care of his younger brother and raising him. And I don't know, I just felt like this definitely just gave the vibe of just like a very masculine, or if you will, apartment. And I just was like, okay, like, I definitely do love it. And I was just adding, like I said, so much clutter around. And just also too, when you're doing apartments like this where it's multiple homes, I guess you kind of get a, I guess like a pass, or just you get I don't know the word that I'm trying to use, but basically you just are able to, I guess it's like a good chance to try different items and try different, I guess like CC or just like items that's not custom content in your game, and just use them and try different colorways and color swatches and different vibes and different vibes of personalities. I don't know why my voice is giving out right now. Like, I genuinely don't know what's going on, but yeah, bear with me guys. Like this, like I said, is like 30 minutes, so like we're halfway there, we're at the halfway mark. But yeah, like I was saying, I really did find this build, or doing big builds like that, just very insightful for when you are doing just future builds, or when you are like, I guess like making the build and you're like, oh my gosh, like I see this type of CC clutter, or this type of, I don't know why I have CC on the brain, but this type of item or this type of clutter item, and I definitely want to use it for next build. And you know, you kind of just put like a mental check note in your, or a mental note in your head, and you're like, okay, I'm definitely going to go back and use this item because it's too good, you know. And I've had that so many times with different builds, and that's how I think I get a lot of my inspiration for my builds. It's because a lot of the times when I'm just looking through the catalog, I'm like, oh wait, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Wait, that kind of ate, you know? So it's definitely a thing. It's super fun, honestly, building and just like, you know, just trying different things. And I feel like that's just, you know, with how, you know, that's just like the whole thing with building is just trial and error, and just trying to figure out your niche, or just basically your rhythm or your pattern of how you like to, or your style, should I say, that was the word I was looking for, your style of how you like to build. Because before, when I used to try to build, I used to love building still, but I used to just be stressed because I wasn't that great of a builder, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm still like, I wouldn't say like I'm just like the best builder out here now, but I would say that do I found a good happy medium, or a good way of how I like to build my builds, or design my builds, or add different clutter, or add different just personal items. And it's like, okay, like it makes your build look homey and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know, I really do love building in The Sims 4. It's just so fun. I don't know, adding clutter, and also too just finding a lot of items when I am downloading custom content. When I find items that are just like that has like Simlish on the items instead of like regular words, and I just feel like, I don't know, it's just so satisfying. And I just feel like I'm finding like great little collector's items when I find stuff like that, like good items. Like I found one time, I think I found like just like for like, oh yeah, like I was saying, for like my build that I just that I just did for my, what is it called, my gas station. It basically, like I was just like, I found like a candy, what was it, it was like basically like a candy, like I guess like a candy kid machine thing, like a thing where your kids can go and basically like put like their coins in and grab some candy. And it just like, it was so on par with Max's match, but it still was custom content. And I just was like, I just, my Shayla, I love it so much. Like, I don't know why too. I love saying so much, my Shayla, but I don't know. Maybe I watch too much TikTok. But hold on, I think I got a burp. One sec, guys. Mm. You know that feeling, guys, when you have to burp, but you think you have to burp, but it's not really a burp? I don't know what it is, but like, yeah, it was something that was brewing up. But yeah, anyway, y'all, this is like pretty much like me getting like my feel in terms of the build and my groove. I started adding like a lot of different clutter items, like I said, and also just, yo, when I tell you this kitchen, like the kitchens for these apartments were so stressful for me because I was struggling trying to figure out the placement of the just like the placement of the kitchen, and some of the kitchens are just like literally one tile in terms of the space, or if that makes sense. I don't really know how to explain it, but you guys see. But yeah, I just feel like genuinely it's like a hate or love, it's like a hate and love relationship when it comes down to trying to figure out floor plans, I swear, because it's like, I don't know, it's just like, oh my gosh, like it's fun when you finally get it, but then it's like a reward, it's like a reward. but but then before that, it's like, I don't know, it's stressful, it's a lot, it's like, I don't know, building has it has its motions, with building, honestly. And also too, like this clutter, like pile of like, I guess Amazon boxes, but Simazon boxes, I'm gonna say. And I just felt like it was just, oh my god, like I just felt like it just made it so realistic in terms of, when you first come into your house, you might throw your packages down that you probably just got, got in the mail, or you throw your keys down. And I just felt like it was just, it definitely was just coming to life in terms of each house and each apartment. And honestly, I wasn't even really truly thinking about the people that would live in the apartments, but at the same time, I would think about the certain type of Sims when it came down to their bedrooms. But in the sense of like the living rooms and all that, like, look, I was just doing different colors, but I was just like, other than that, I'm just going to do what I got to do in terms of getting this build done. Like, and guess, like, definitely, like, still putting my hard effort into it. Like, I wasn't just half-assing it, but for sure I was just like, okay, like, let's keep the ball rolling. Okay, so this bathroom cookie cutter, every bathroom's going to be the same, because like I said, this is kind of like the envision that this probably was. And like, this was probably a motel that got just probably renovated into an apartment. I don't know. Like I said, I felt like this isn't a motel, obviously, because it's like super detailed and it has like multiple rooms, a bathroom, a kitchen, like an actual kitchen, like a finished kitchen. And yeah, like I wouldn't think this would be a motel, like for like, I guess maybe for if your Sims are coming to visit and stuff. Like, this definitely is an apartment, but I feel like maybe if you wanted to, because like I said before, like the mods or whatever, like CC that's in here, you most definitely, when it does, like, if you, whatever you don't have, and it like kind of like a good opportunity to just, make it into a motel when there's like, I guess, no CC in the build. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, anyway, like I was saying, like I really feel like this, like the outside shell of the build was definitely, it can definitely be used for multiple things. Like, if you want, like I said, make this into a motel and just scrap whatever the inside that I have and just make it look more, I guess, unified, in the sense of like each motel room is going to probably have the same furniture and stuff in my eyes. But yeah, like the world is your oyster in the terms of The Sims. So yeah, like whatever you want the the build to be. But yeah, this is just the shell. This is just inspiration, But yeah, anyway, y'all, this is like pretty much it in terms of the build. I'm just, like I said, adding a lot of like finishing up a couple of the rooms, and just like this room right here, like I said, was probably going to be, like I envisioned, was probably like the younger brother's room. I just added a lot of like video game stuff and different game consoles and all that good fun stuff for your Sims to engage in. And yeah, I felt like also too, he probably was like into blue. And yeah, like I don't know why every time I say blue, like in my videos, I instantly think of that meme that meme of, what's her name, of Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez, she was like on the red carpet and she was like, I got a lot of blue going on, or something like that. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know, like I said, I have too much what is it called, brain rot in my head. And I, like I said, I just need to probably stop watching TikTok, because that's like my thing recently. Like, when I'm just laying in bed at night and it's probably like, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm just either on Pinterest or I'm on TikTok, and I'm just doom scrolling until probably like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm back to sleep. And then I wake up at like, I don't know, I'm such an early bird in the sense of I be going to sleep around, I would say like 10 o'clock, 11. I'll wake up around like 2, weirdly, I don't know why, but I wake up around like 2, and then I'll go back to sleep and then wake up around like 7. Like, it's crazy. Like, you would think that all the time that I'm up at, and then in the middle of the night, you would think that I'm going to be sleeping in, but no, like I'm up and it's crazy. But like, I don't know, maybe I need to get like some melatonin, like a heavy dose of melatonin to put my behind to sleep, because it's just like, bro, like I just be wanting to get some good sleep like everybody else be getting. Like I know people that get sleep and they be sleeping in, like they sleep down, like they would sleep all like all morning and then wake up in the afternoon. And I'm like, how? Like how? Like even on my days off, like I just be like, I don't get it, but who knows? Maybe I am just an early bird at a heart and I just can't beat the allegations and I can't fight it. I just have to wake up early, you know? Maybe that's my calling. But yeah, it's also been a good way for me also to just get into building more and just getting, not even just building, but just like making more content and getting more content out to you guys. Because like when I am up in the middle of the night, I just film, or like if I can't get sleep, like I'm just up filming, and while everyone's asleep. And then when everyone is up, or if everyone's at work, like now when I'm recording, I'm doing this voiceover, I do, my voiceovers and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, y'all, like this is one of the I guess like the infants, or the, I guess like, is it infants? Yeah, like the infants room. And I just really loved how this room came out. It was like, I don't know, it kind of gave like neutrals, but at the same time I wanted to add like some pinks and just like different types of tones in the bedroom. And yeah, that's like pretty much it in terms of just like the build in general. Like I said, a lot of it after this is just me trying to make sure I just add some clutter items just to give it that homey feel, and it's not just looking like they just have, just, I guess, furniture and that's it, and no clutter items. And I got to get down with the clutter. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of the build, guys. Like, oh my gosh, like I just feel like so thankful, and I just want to thank you guys so much for just all your love and your support and your comments. And guys, like we're really at 614 blickbytes, and I'm just like, I'm in awe, honestly. I truly am, and I just really love you guys and appreciate you guys so much. And even your comments really just be like making my day. Like when I tell you, they make my day, they really honestly do. And yeah, I just hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and just really honestly, just take your time in terms of life, and don't let life stress you out too much, because life really will have its moments, but it's really going to try you. And look, I don't know why I'm trying to give like out advice right now. Okay, like anyway, like I'm gonna go. I'm really honestly just rambling at this point, and I'm hungry, and I got some sushi tonight. I'm gonna eat some sushi, and yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and put the notification bells on, like I said in the beginning of the video, so you can be reminded every time Blixaar posts a new video. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. And like I said, like I said already, I said all that other stuff about the, yeah, anyway, it isn't Pixar, but it is Blixaar, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, alrighty, guys, happy simming, and enjoy the screenshots at the end of the video. Oh, all right, I'm gonna go.